Joe Biden has been pressed to include a fourth stimulus check in the new spending bill, which he just recently proposed. Recently, Joe Biden proposed a $2 trillion infrastructure bill. And even though millions of Americans are still waiting on their third stimulus check, there's a lot of support growing in Congress over this fourth stimulus check and to make it a recurring payment, which is great. So just the other day, more than 75 lawmakers have gone on the record calling for more cash for U.S. households, specifically recurring payments. In a letter recently that was written and sent to Joe Biden, a lot of top lawmakers, they didn't say it had to be a specific amount. There have been numbers thrown around like $2,000 a month. They've called for, $1,200 a month, but there's no specific amount they're calling for. They're just saying that people need to have recurring aid. There needs to be some sort of recurring payments. And this has been something that's been going on for a while now. So just a week after Joe Biden took office, about 56 House Democrats sent a letter to Joe Biden urging for $2,000 per month payments. Now we're seeing another 21, about 70, so about another 20 people, so total of 70 representatives who have called for some sort of recurring stimulus payment. In their letter, 21 members of the Senate now are pushing Biden to put together stimulus checks in Build Back Better package. So there's 21 people in the Senate, 56 people in the House who have all called for some sort of recurring stimulus payments. And that's really great news because while it's not going to be the easiest to get this passed, the only way they can do it is with more and more support growing in Congress. According to economists and analysts, they are saying that if there is a fourth stimulus check, another round of payments could lift an additional 6.6 to 7.3 million people out of poverty, depending on how the payments are restricted or if everyone gets them. So if everyone gets them, similar to the first couple of rounds, about 7.3 million people could be lifted out of poverty. That's a big deal because the third stimulus check reduced about 11.4 million people who were in poverty. It took those people out of poverty. They're saying now a fourth stimulus check that's recurring would lift more and more people out of poverty. So right now there's been no comment from the White House on whether the president would go along with a fourth stimulus check in his infrastructure bill. There would be a lot of pushback from Republicans and many Democrats for that matter, but it is something that now close to 100 representatives or senators have been talking about, and that's the first step to getting it passed. The only way they can get it passed is to start talking about it, bringing it up, and if enough of them bring it up and enough of them talk about it, well then there's a better chance of it actually being included in this infrastructure bill and actually getting passed. So I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on what happens here.